Hello students, welcome to part 2 of this video series which is regarding fetching data from the remote server by using web APIs. Okay, so here we are setting the header dot put content type as the key and its value and application then we are using the syntax like a square bracket and then equal to this value. Then headers token and we are returning these headers. While fetching data from the web API, we need to give the content type. We accept the response in JSON format, and to fetch the data from this URL, we need one token. So that token is required, and this is correct token we need to give. Otherwise, the data will not be fetched correctly. So here we are giving the toast message. If volley error comes, toast.make text current context or we may use this. Then error while fetching data. Okay, and then toast dot show. Here if we successfully accept the response, then we get that response in our data is equal to it dot get JSON array name as data, and we may display it inside our text view. So here I am creating one. Let me do var text data. We check we are giving the text as ID or not. ID we are setting as txt data. Okay. Now text view, and this we are declaring and initializing here. Text data is equal to find with the ID is r.id.txt data. Now inside this we are setting set text as data. Data.to string. Okay, now if we run this application, see what happens. The process is running. Here, before executing our application, we need to set the intent filter into our fetch book data activity. because we need to run this activity. And here to access the HTTP request, one more thing we need to add. Inside resources, we add one directory called XML, and here one resource file we need to create, XML resource file. Here we give the name as network security config. Here we need to write one code here, network security config. Domain config. Here clear text graphic. Clear text graphic permitted true, and here domain include subdomains. True, and we need to give the domain here. What is our domain? 13.235.250.119. So this configuration file we need to give here. Then one more thing we required here, inside manifest file we need to add Android network security config @XML. This thing we need to do. For security purpose, we need to add this XML file where we need to give the domain of your URL. This is your domain. If your domain name is specific, like yahoo.com, google.com, or whatever, that URL or that domain name you need to give here, and then we may run the application once again to see our fetch book data activity. Here is the build process. It takes some time to get the response on our mobile screen. We see the success message, then we see our screen, but there is no any message we are seeing inside this screen. So what happens? If we are printing the data, or data is $, inside this we are fetching the data, and if there is any error, then we print that error as error in fetching. So here once again we run our application, and inside logcat window we can see our println statements. Here success operation succeeded. We see the blank screen. What happens we see here inside system.out. Okay, if we are commenting these lines and if we run once again, okay, we are we need to add this one more line. We need to add q dot add this JSON object request. Now we can see our output. And inside logcat we see the output. There is one error, failed to parse XML configuration from network security. Okay, there is some error inside our XML file. Here we search on a network, internet, and this is our XML. We are copying this code and then go towards this, pasting here. I am only copying this URL and pasting here. There is no any requirement of this. So now if I run once again, see what happens. There is one error in fetching volume. IO exception, clear text, HTTP traffic is not permitted. Okay, this is now another error. Here we need to give the clear text traffic permitted with true, and then once again we execute our application and see. Okay, token not sent. Data is success, but error message is token not sent. Headers, content type, and this is the token. Here what is we are returning? Actually we need to return headers, and here we are 9bf, and if we run once again we get the logcat window as success. Data is success true. We are returning ID1 to ID101. In this way we are accessing successfully. Now we need to show this data inside the text view. So how we can do this? And here we are making the post. So this is your data inside text view. So in next video we are